Profet.ai was created to reduce the amount of time it takes to complete an appraisal report. You can search, review, and import real-time public records and MLS data with images to improve report consistency. Then, modify your search to save time, download your data, and transfer everything easily to your report. To begin, open a new report and input your subject address. Now go to the Services menu and select Profet.ai. If you have an active Appraise-It Pro subscription, 5 free lookups are already on your account, so there's no need to contact our sales office to add the service to try it out. You'll be prompted to review your file number and subject address. It's important that this information not be changed after using Profet.ai. Doing so will charge a new service lookup. If everything looks good, click Next. If this is your first time using Profet.ai, you may be prompted to agree to the End User License Agreement. You'll also be prompted to add at least one MLS to which you have access. On the MLS Access configuration screen, click Add New in the upper right corner. Now select your MLS from the list. They're in alphabetical order and are grouped by state. Next, enter your membership number and then click Add and Verify. You'll then be prompted to continue your search. An address verification screen will be displayed. The original street address you entered into the report will be shown in the grayed out section, and the USPS standardized address will be shown below it. This is the address PropMix will use in its searches. Any changes you make here will not be transferred back to the report, so keep that in mind. Verify this information, and then click Continue. Next, you'll get your first look at the subject's MLS and public records data. If there's any duplicate or conflicting data, Profet.ai will make an educated guess as to which data to use. If you wish, you can manually switch which line item is correct. When you're done reviewing, click Save and Continue. The Search Market Conditions screen will now be shown. Enter search information to narrow down your comparable and listing search. The more data you enter, the more targeted and narrow your results will be. For instance, if I enter a search radius of 4 miles, a living area between 1,000 and 2,000 square feet, and a bedroom count between 2 and 3, then my results will be more focused, and I'll therefore have far fewer addresses to sift through. When done, click Search. Now your subject and listing comparable search results will be shown, along with a map showing their locations. If there's more than one page of results, you can cycle through them using the page numbers at the bottom. Much like any list table, you can click on the heading up top to sort the results by that column. Make sure you scroll to the right if needed. Note the potentially flipped properties will be shown in gold. You can click on the street address to see the full data on each property. Here, the data is color-coded so you can easily see where it came from, including MLS and public records data. Any conflicting data between MLS and public records will be marked in red. You can choose to edit this data using the pencil icon to the right. Any modified data items will then change color, noting that they've been edited by the user, magenta if you use public records, or green if you custom edit the new data. You can use the Next or Previous Property buttons to move through the list. You can mark it for inclusion in your appraisal report, or close the window using the X in the upper right corner. Back on the main search results screen, you can download your data for use outside of Appraise-It Pro, change between list and thumbnail views, and filter or modify your search. Once all of the addresses you wish to include in your report have been checked on the left, you can click through the sections list on the left to view and edit the neighborhood info, value reconciliation, and preview the data that will be added to the report. You can also choose and label the photos from the MLS to be used in your report under the Subject Property and Sales Comparison sections, though the program will automatically label them for you using AI. By default, all of the subject photos and the front view of listings and comparables will be selected for import. The last section you'll want to visit is Preview. Use the Report Preview menu on the left to select what you wish to review and make sure everything looks good. When you're ready, click the Export to SFREP button up top to transfer the information to Appraise-It Pro. Next, if you chose any active listings, you'll need to use this pull-down menu to choose where they go. You can also choose whether to override existing comparables and which data will be included in the transfer using these checkboxes. Choosing not to override existing comps will disable the import of the market conditions to avoid incomplete data. You can choose to transfer all available data or include or exclude the subject data, subject images, comp images, fill out the 1004MC, and whether to include charts. You can also choose whether the information will also be copied into the report work file. When you've made your selections, click Next. If you made any custom choices on which photos to transfer, you may be prompted to do a final image transfer and labeling check. Make any necessary changes, and then click Transfer. If you find you need to reopen Profet.ai and edit anything, you can do so without using another service lookup for up to 30 days. And that's it. If you need help or have any questions, email us at tech@sfrep.com or give our tech support a call 7 days a week at 800-644-4051. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for being a part of the SFREP family.